ओम नमो नारायणाय श्रीमते रामानुजाय नमः. A warm welcome to everyone. Uh, I'm Dr. Nagato Srivatsan. Uh, I'm a professor handling various technical subjects in the field of electrical engineering. I've been into teaching field for 20 years, and I have a passion towards astrology also, and that made me to create this video and to reach out to all of you by sharing the knowledge of astrology with you. And today I'm going to discuss various topics. Uh, I thought of talking about various topics, but then being a new year, since we have gone through a lot during last year, which is 2020, due to Corona pandemic, I think all of us are really anxious that what is going to happen in 2021. So this made me to create a video on the topic of the Rashi uh, predictions for 2021. So I'll be making short videos on various Rashis for the predictions for 2021 so that it gives them a positive frame of mind and create a direction for every one of us to work to fulfill our goals, dreams, desires, and ambitions. Uh, Let me first give the astrological chart for the year 2021, and then we will take one by one of 12 rashis, and we'll take one by one. Now, as we can see, the new year has falls on when 2021, and the Tamil month of Sarvari and Tamil Varsha of Sarvari and month of Margari, date 17, and the day is Friday. Nakshatra is Pusa Nakshatra, and morning it starts with Dvitiya, and after 8:43 it becomes Dvitiya Tithi, and yoga falls on the day would be Marana Yoga. Now the Lagna on that particular day is, as we can see, in the screen, that it falls in the Kanya Lagna. So Kanya Lagna, and Rashi is Kadaka Rashi. So these are the planetary positions. So Lagna is Kanya Lagna, Rashi is Kataka Rashi, and we can see the third house contains Ketu and Shukra, and fourth house contains Surya and Buddha, Mercury, Surya, Sun and the Mercury, and Saturn and Jupiter, Shani and Guru in the fifth house, and we can see Mars, Chevai or Kuja in the eighth house. The Rahu, the Sarpa planet Rahu, is in the ninth house, and as mentioned, Chandra in its own sign, it's in the Kadaka Rashi, Cancer. So these are the planetary position on the day of 1/1/2021, 0000. So let's see what happens. We'll what we'll do is we'll take one Rashi at a time, and we will give basic simple prediction so that key highlights where people could think of the key aspects of their life. Okay, so we'll take one by one. Now we will take the first Rashi, which is Aries, Mesha Rashi in Tamil. Mars, the Adipati for this Rashi, Kuja, Shivai, is in its own sign. And we can see Mars is very powerful for them this year, and it has got directional strength being in the first house. And Rahu in the second house, Chandra in the fourth house, and Kedu Shukra in the eighth house, and Surya Bhuta in the ninth house, and Saturn and Jupiter in the ninth house. Now let's see the key aspects for them in this year. As we can see, the planetary positions, Mars being the Lagnapati, that is Lagnadipati, it is in the home sign, which means that it is going to give them the confidence to take on life, which was missing last year, and more so, the Mars is also aspecting the fourth house where Chandra is placed, which means that those who are planning to buy a house, construct a house, it will be fulfilled this year, and if they take the right steps. And moreover, we can see Saturn aspecting the 12th house, which is the clear indication that they will be spending money for for a good thing, for a good cause, because Saturn is with the Subhagraha Guru, Jupiter. So we can see Saturn is also aspecting the fourth house, and it is also aspecting the 12th house. So to make it as a positive investment or Subha Selavu, we say in Tamil, that it is going to bring positive results for them. So those who are planning to buy a house can buy the house this year. Next, we see income flow. Being that Rahu in second house is going to bring them changes in terms of their income level, income status is going to improve this year. And Rahu is also looking at the sixth house, which means that they are going to, those who are looking for job change or improved income level will get the changes this year. So it is going to be a positive year for them, for Mesha Rasi. And they need to be careful in terms of health issues, because Rahu is also looking at the sixth house, but it is sitting in the second house. So if you are diagnosed with something, you need to take some medicines. Allopathy will do well. So by taking medicines, you will be getting cured. But there will be a medical symptoms will also be seen. Now, other question is for most people would be in terms of marriage. We can see Rahu is there, but we can also see the 9th and 12th Lord Guru, Jupiter, is sitting in the 10th house, aspecting the second house, and providing the required positivity in terms of those who are looking for marriage proposal, which could happen between April and July. So marriages would happen for this Rashi people between April and July. More positive changes can be expected for them. And one more important factor is the placement of Surya and Bhuta, which is very important for these people in terms of career. So we can see them in the ninth house. So those who are planning to take pilgrimage trip or visiting the family deity, I think this year would bring that connection. Those who are unable to go last year will be able to take up that temple visit this year. So it is going to be very positive for them. And we can also see the placement of Jupiter, the Guru in the 10th house along with Saturn would bring certain problem or arguments at the workplace. So it is better not to get into any kind of arguments which might create untoward situation. But sometimes there is a negative connotation with respect to placement of Jupiter is concerned. Guru Pattil Irukka Padavi Padaviyin Paripohum, like that. But it's not the way it has to be. It is something like where people tend to focus much on the spiritual life rather than taking on the career. But for this Rashi people this year, it is going to be very positive because Rahu is also looking at the sixth house, so does Jupiter. So there is going to be a very positive outcomes in terms of job change and change of income part is concerned. So this year is going to bring all positive changes for them. Uh, my only problem for this Dasha, as I mentioned to you earlier also, these people, these Mesha Rashi people need to take care of their health and they have to take medicines in case if they have diagnosed with some health issues. One problem which I could feel or they should be careful for this Rashi people is the placement of Shukra and Ketu in the eighth house, which brings blockage of funds as well as sudden situation in terms of marital life is concerned. As I mentioned to you, marriage prospects looks positive, but they need to be extra vigilant and careful to avoid pressures which is coming out of married life is concerned. So they need to handle it more responsibly in order to avoid the issues which might come up in the married life. So these are the various aspects for Mesha Rasi for 2021. Uh, but at the same time, some of you would be interested in knowing the travel opportunities for this Rashi people. These Rashi people could easily travel both short distance, long distance, as well as foreign travels are indicated as we can see. Saturn being the 10th in the 10th house, and he is also the 11th lord is aspecting the 12th house, which means that Saturn is going to bring a lot of travel for them this year, and this would start to manifest post April onwards. So 3 months down the line, so there is going to be more changes are expected for them, both short-term and long-term travel, which was pending during the last year. So this year is going to bring a lot of travel for them. Overall, what do I see is more positive outcomes for the Mesha Rashi people. It is going to bring a lot of positive outcomes for them. So these are the various astrological predictions for Mesha Rashi for the year 2021 is concerned. Now let's focus on to Rishabha Rashi.